Hey guys, how's it going? Big Dope 7 back here with another episode of Road to the World Series. Today, we begin the beginning of the Cubs Marlins series down in South Florida. The Cubs are we are coming off a series win against the Royals, the beleaguered Royals. We took 2 of 3 from them, and we are 6 for our last 10, which is not awesome, but not bad. It's good. I mean, you can definitely live with that. Over 500 in the last 10 games. That's definitely a plus. And we had a big walk-off win in the bottom of the 10th from an RBI pinch hit single from Starlin Castro, which really kind of lifted us in that game. It was an exciting series with the no-hitter in the very first game, and then the walk-off win in the third game of that series. We are facing off against the Marlins, who are having a tough season so far, and we're hoping to make their season a little bit tougher. Even though they're at home, we're going to try and come in there. We've actually been better on the road than we have at home, and we actually have played pretty well against the NL East. We should have beat the Nationals in that third and final game against them, but otherwise we're doing all right. You know. Honestly, anything is better than what we've done against the Pirates. We're 0-10 against the Pirates. So, but today we are sending Kyle Hendricks to the hill, who's 3-2 with a 5.68 ERA. Definitely been better since we've called him back up. He actually got called up because of Tsuyoshi Wada's injury. Wada's still going to be out for at least another month. So Hendricks will at least get another 5-6 starts in that time. Or at least 5 starts in that time. He will be squaring off against Matt Latos, who's 4-2 with a 4.45 ERA. So his record looks good, but his ERA is a little bit high, which would lead me to believe that this team does have a decent offense, and I'm pretty sure they do. I mean, obviously they've got Giancarlo Stanton, who's a monster. Guy hits 500-foot home runs like it's nothing. But otherwise, their offense is they've got a good young offense. But let's go ahead and get into this game now. I almost went to be the Marlins there. They're sitting at 5th in the NL East. We're sitting at 4th in the NL Central. So both very similar seasons, although they're not. Oh, look at that. Yeah, they're not. Latos must be their lone bad spot with the ERA, because their ERA looks pretty good over the course of the year. Ours, is, on the other hand, is a little bit lackluster there at 370. But let's see here. We're going to go ahead and we're going to wear the alternate road unis, alternate pants, and then like I said, we're going to be sending Kyle Hendricks to the mound against Matt Latos. Looks like we're going to be giving Jorge Soler the day off today, so it's going to be Mike Baxter out there in right today. And I'm not sure I really want to hit Baxter there. I think I'm going to go ahead and move Baxter up there. Chris Bryant's going to hit 4th, and Addison Russell is going to hit 2nd. So we're going to move the lineup around a little bit today. So we're going to put Baxter in the 9 hole here. No, we're not. We're going to put Chris Coughlin down there. Actually, we're going to play Junior Lake today too. So Junior Lake will be hitting in the 9 hole, and Starlin Castro will be hitting in the 7th hole, with Baxter hitting in the 6th hole. That looks like a good lineup there for that. I think that's the team we're going to trot out there today. Schwarber's going to probably get the day off tomorrow. I probably should have given him the day off a couple days ago, but when not with Lester pitching. But that's neither here nor there now. But go ahead and kick it out to Matt, Eric, and Steve out in South Florida, Miami to be exact. Beautiful Miami, Florida. That's going to do it for me here. I'll be back after the game, guys. Enjoy.
Jackie dives. Oh, he caught it. He laid out, made a sensational play. Runner tags. He'll advance into 3rd. Jackie Bradley, Superman in the alley. And how about the appreciation from these fans? A spectacular catch.
evening skies should be clear tonight here in Miami. It's the Cubs and the Marlins. Next. Now from the Sunshine State of Florida, we're under the lights at the beautiful new Marlins Park. It's the first game in the month of June between the Cubs and the Miami Marlins. With that, we say hello again, everybody, and welcome to Cubs Baseball. Matt Vasgersian with you, Mike's side. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons as we delve into our pitching matchup here in the opener.
And you got to remember, pitching here in Miami at this new ballpark, that first year, you're never quite sure going in whether it's going to favor the hitters or the pitchers. But I think it's pretty clear now that this is an extreme pitcher's ballpark. So that allows you to approach things just a little bit differently out there on the mound.
All right, Steve, thanks. We'll hear from EK momentarily, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Chicago Cubs, as Joe Madden will line them up like this. They'll match it up against the big fella, as you see the numbers right there for the right-hander Matt Latos. And in the field, the Marlins will align themselves like this. Dexter Fowler, a move towards the batter's boxes. We're just about set to get underway tonight. First of three here to start the week as the game's first pitch is taken for strike one. EK, our home nine as they start play here tonight. Well, they've been playing some pretty good baseball, 5-2 over their last 7.
And they were able to put together a good performance in the victory yesterday afternoon, so they'll see if they can keep it going here.
Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number one. But hold on here now. He jumped out of that dugout in a hurry. He might ask for that out call to be reviewed.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word from the dugout is. But here's one more look at it. Man, that's tough to tell if he was out for sure from that angle. And I can see why this was a really tough call on the umpire.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The Cubs have decided to.
So here's one last look at the replay. There has to be indisputable evidence in order to rule the runner safe. And boy, I tell you what, I just don't see it here. I'd be pretty surprised if this challenge works out for him in this case.
And the review process appears to be coming to an end, so here comes the decision. And he is indeed out at first as originally called. So they lose the challenge and the ability to use any further challenges for the rest of the game. Stepping in now, Addison Russell, as he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. On to first, and a fine start to the inning here for Latos, 2 away.
On a hot night like this, conserving your energy on the mound and keeping that pitch count low is going to be very important. Good work in pitching to contact there as he gets the ground ball out on the first pitch.
Anthony Rizzo will stand in now, 0 for 4 in that day game yesterday. Now the first pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Now here it comes. Hit hard on the ground is short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. look there at the starting lineup for the host Marlins. And there you see the starting pitcher they'll match up against as you look at his numbers on the right side of your screen. And there's a look at the defensive alignment for the Cubs here. Christian Yelich will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first. Fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Eric, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight here in the bottom of the first. They've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
And they just came off a .500 homestand, which not really what you're hoping for. This next stretch of road games, not going to be a picnic either. So this could be a critical point in the season.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. Now another 2-2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Oh, he just about found the back door with that one. Just maybe an inch or two away.
Full count offering on its way. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game. Martin Prado will get his first shot here with the runner on following the leadoff walk. Here's the first offering. Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And he will make the catch here right in front of the screen, and that's your first out.
Following the walk, he had to be thinking he'd get maybe a, one of those get-me-over fastball or something else good to hit on the first pitch, but this winds up being an easy pop-up that probably should have been avoided.
Giancarlo Stanton will get his first opportunity now. Runner still at first with one away. First offering on the way. Hammered the other way to deep right field. And it's gone. He liked the first pitch he saw and deposits it over the wall. A long 2-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. 8th home run on the season for him, and the Marlins have taken a 2-0 lead.
And if he was guessing up there, he was guessing right, because he's all over that thing like a shaggy dog, and he drives it over the wall.
Marcell Ozuna will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game. Now here's the first pitch. That's it sharply past the mound and on into center field for a one-out single.
As a hitting coach, that's what you want your hitters to do. Hit the ball right back up the middle. You get into bad habits when you try to pull everything, but here just stays right on it and picks up a solid one-out single.
Michael Morse will get his first shot here with the runner at first now and one away. First pitch coming. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball one.
And in the first inning, with this guy already looking a little shaky, I think you let him throw you one here. He hasn't proven to me that he can find the strike zone yet.
2-0 now.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
3-0 now.
Now that he's worked it to 3-0, he's got a couple of free pitches here to pick out one he really likes.
Runners on first with one down. Here it comes, the 3-0. And he gets the call there, 3-1. Pause, now the pitch. Got his pitch on 3-1, but this is a routine fly ball out to straightaway center. There to take it is Fowler as that becomes out number 2.
It's worth noting that he's leaving the ball up here to these first few hitters. He's already bitten him once. He's lucky it didn't bite him here.
Jordany Valdespin will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. Now the first pitch. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. 2 out with the man at first. The 1-0 pitch. Fouled back. Here's the 1-1. Late swing and a ball line foul into the seats past the third base dugout. The 1-2. 1-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. And Fowler will put this one away to retire the side. But 2 in the inning for the Marlins thanks to the 2-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 2-0 Miami. Chris Bryant will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame yesterday afternoon.
Third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Now here's the first pitch. Here's a ball skied in the air near the line, back behind first. Morse will wait on it. 1 pitch, 1 away.
Well, nothing better than a first pitch pop-up to start the inning. Now, you'll take that every time.
Number 12.
Number 12 digs in at the plate. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now here's the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
And you'd be in trouble at the plate if you fell behind 0-2 against this guy, so he's fortunate to hold up in time.
Ready now on 1-1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right. And that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit.
Come on, go nice and
Oh, man, that's just digging that front shoulder down and then whipping that bat through the zone and just hammering it into right field. Those are the kind of balls that if you get a little bit of lift on it, maybe some backspin, that could wind up sailing right out of the ballpark.
Into the box now, Mike Baxter, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike one. He may not throw a ton of changeups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are, so the more you can keep these guys guessing off balance, the better.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. The 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. But fortunately here, no advance. A 2-1 offering. And this is hit well towards the hole. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
A little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with one away.
Here's Starlin Castro. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. The numbers on the year, 272, 2 home runs, and a dozen RBIs. He's ready. Now the pitch. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Here's Latos now on 0-2. He goes up the ladder on the fastball and pops this one up. Ozuna comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
And this is all about taking charge out there. That's the center fielder's ball if he can get there. So he calls everybody off and he makes the play easily.
Kyle Hendricks will get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 2. First pitch to him. Swing, hard hit ball to second. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning. Cubs strand a couple. They trail things here 2-0. Adeiny Echeverria will start things off in the bottom of the second. First pitch coming. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Now the pitch.
Here we go.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now here's the pitch. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here comes a 1-2. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Under it is Rizzo. 1 away. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central. JT Realmuto will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively. And here's the first pitch. First pitch is a curveball that's inside, 1-0.
Trying to go front door with that breaking ball started it a little too far inside, though.
Here's the 1-0. And a strike to even the count, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Swing and a hard hit ball to second, and that's through for a base hit.
Boy, that hit right there is just a thing of beauty. You talk about smoking one right back at the box. There isn't too many guys in the middle of that field that can catch a ball like that.
Into the box, Matt Latos. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. Throw not in time at first, so the pitcher tries to give himself up, but instead he gets himself a base hit.
Boy, here he's not showing late trying to beat one out. He's giving himself up to get that runner to second. I mean, you've got to be able to defend this better than they did. That's an out you have to count on getting.
Christian Yelich will stand in for a second time. He drew a base on balls to lead off the home first. Ball one.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
The next pitch. This one's a strike. It's 1-1. A lot of pitches up in the zone here early on.
And that's not the worst thing in the world at this place, but you've got to pick your spots.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he takes ball two, and it's 2-1.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Now 3-1, you can afford to look middle in and really turn on something if you get it.
The 3-1. And a double steal try here. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll get back there to make the catch in front of the screen as they retire their man here for the second out.
And now that would have fallen under the infield fly rule if it was a fair ball. No matter, he goes over to make the catch here in foul territory.
Martin Prado now, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
And even though you got a 2-run lead, you don't want to be leaving too many guys in scoring position out there. That could come back to bite you later.
He's set, now the pitch. Now the double steal is on here. Not nearly in time, and it's a double steal.
A better throw here might have gotten him at third, but you see it's high, and he's able to get into third on the front end of a double steal.
He's set, now the pitch. And this is swung on and bounced on the ground to third. And now he has some trouble with it in left. And he will score as well. They've doubled their lead now to 4-0.
Well, even though he's the number 2 hitter in the lineup, he says, hey, I'm not just here to be a hit-and-run guy. I can drive in runs just as well as the 3 and 4 guys can. True to his word, he comes through here with a 2-run single.
Giancarlo Stanton will try things again. He hit that 2-run homer his first time. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball one. You know, you start to worry that maybe this already has the makings of a short outing.
And that's not what that man right there wants to hear. He'd hate to have to make a change this early, but he might have to.
Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. One on the way. Big breaking ball and a beauty that time. 1-2.
Good curveball right there, and that just really froze him.
Let's go.
Here's the 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We played 2 full. Miami's out in front, 4-0. Junior Lake will step in here to start their half of the third with the top of the order to follow.
Junior Lake.
Here's the pitch. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And the third inning gets started with a bang. Home run. A solo home run here for Junior Lake. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Even though this is just a solo home run, it's important because you at least need to get on the board. Let these guys know that they're not going to just walk away with this one without a fight.
Here's Dexter Fowler now.
Center fielder Dexter Fowler.
As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. That home run believed to be 402 feet all told. And now a pitch on the way. Here's Hechavarria at shortstop. On the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Next for the Cubs, second baseman, Addison Russell.
Addison Russell will dig in with 1 in and 1 away.
Here we go, free swinger.
First pitch on the way. This is for Prado down at third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
And that's a good guy to take care of on 1 pitch, especially on a swing like that.
Anthony Rizzo will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First pitch coming. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
And the way these guys have been swinging at everything, I'm surprised he didn't go after that one, too.
So 1-1 home. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
And this has been a pretty good comeback from that leadoff home run. 2 straight outs now and 2 strikes here as well.
Now the 1-2. Now here's a fastball up that he sends in the air out to fairly deep center field. Ozuna is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. But the Cubs do get 1 back on the solo home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's the Marlins 4 and the Cubs 1. Marcell Ozuna makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. Now the first pitch. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count.
Now, after a rough couple of innings, you'd like to give your guy a chance to straighten himself out here, but I also think you got to keep your options open in case he just doesn't have it.
Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second, and he's retired here, 1 away.
The first baseman, number 38,
Michael Morse will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Here's the first offering. Grounded foul off to the right. The pitch. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. One, two. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
You want to talk about throwing a fastball in a guy's kitchen? He came in, sat down, had a cup of coffee with him. You aren't going to tie a guy up any better than that.
In now, Jordany Valdespin. As he's first pitch swinging here, and this is on the ground toward the hole. And he'll reach to knock this ball down. But he knows he's got no chance at first, so we'll see how they scored that. Most likely an infield single. Adeiny Echeverria will dig in. He popped out in foul territory his first time. First offering on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
That's not really a bad take that time. You've got a guy out there on the mound that's had his hands full already, so you've got to make him prove that he can find the zone.
From the belt, the pitch. Right on that pitch that time as he wraps it into center field, a base hit.
Yeah, sometimes after 2 outs, you can let your guard down out there on the mound. But all of a sudden, back-to-back hits have given him a bit of a wake-up call here.
JT Realmuto will stand in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third. He's ready now, the pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Four to one's our score here in inning number 3 from the stretch. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. Now a swing and another ball that I believe will find its way into the seats. Still 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. And this is fouled straight back. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Another 0-2 coming. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Here's a fly ball now lifted in the air out to right. Baxter there to make the play, and that'll end the inning. Marlins strand a pair as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Chris Bryant will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
Third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Now here's the first pitch. Fouled straight back. Pitch on the way. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Here's Latos now on 0-2. Tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the fourth.
Yeah, you could see he tried to hold back on the swing, but he'd already committed himself too far, and this becomes a waste of an at-bat and an easy ground out.
Standing in now, number 12. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike 1. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. Foul. Now here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. And I beg your pardon, this will just make it over the screen. It's a foul ball. Latos ready with another 0-2. And he couldn't get on top of it as this has popped up behind shortstop. He'll take this in without much trouble, and 2 are gone here to start the 4th.
Here's that swing again. This is in show motion, and you'll see that that's a few inches above the thumbs. He'll be feeling that one all night long.
Stepping in now, Mike Baxter. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. Prado is there, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Matt Latos will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
Catcher, Matt Latos.
First pitch coming.
Here we go.
Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike 1.
And for that guy right there, this is going to be an important inning. He's already given up 4 runs through 3. And you know, they need to get a minimum of 5, hopefully 6 innings out of him. So he needs to show something right here.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he throws a cutter right by him to take control. 1-2. The right-hander deals on 1-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. And these two teams right back at it tomorrow night. We'll have coverage of Game 2 of the series in high definition on the show as you get a look there at the 2 starters scheduled to oppose one another. Christian Yelich will bat now. He popped out in foul ground last time. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Cut fastball in there for a called strike.
You know, it's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Now here's the pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding off.
The 1-2 with 1 away. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Well, I'd be surprised if they go back to the curve again on 2-2. He's had a couple of pretty good looks at it at the plate.
4 runs, 7 hits. And no errors in the game for the Marlins. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Well, it looked like he had things in control to start him out. You know, now he's running from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last one wasn't even close.
Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Martin Prado will stride in. Hopped out and singled in his 2 trips. Now the first pitch. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Now here's the pitch. Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here.
Oh, and even though that's not intentional, as a hitter, you still hate to see that ball up around your eyes.
Here comes the 1-1. That's on the ground to short. This should end the inning. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Miami down in order, but they lead it 4-1. Back here with Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as Starlin Castro gets ready to start out the Cubs half of the inning. Now here's the first pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. And now a pitch on the way. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike two.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
The pitch. And he pops him up here on 0-2 as this is drifting toward the right side of the infield. And the leadoff man gone now to start the fifth.
Wow, he's using that fastball to devastating effect out there now. He gets another out here. That's 7 in a row now he's set down.
Kyle Hendricks will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Pitch on the way. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? No, it'll be taken in by the second baseman, covering some ground out there as he makes the play.
Well, you always want to be aggressive at the plate, but my goodness, look at that ball to strike ratio so far. These guys are swinging at everything. I mean, everything.
Junior Lake. We'll see if he can do it again. He homered his first time around. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, he goes right with the fastball, and this is stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. On his way to second is Lake, and he'll make it in there with a 2-out double.
Well, neither offense has really made a huge impact so far, but finally maybe a little sign of life. He drives this ball for 2 bases, and even though they've had trouble scoring runs, they're not out of this thing by a long shot. A couple more of these could get him right back into it.
Let's stop the bleeding right here now. Come on.
Here's Dexter Fowler now, as he'll go after the first pitch and send one softly out to second. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Giancarlo Stanton will try it again. He homered back in the first inning of this one. First pitch coming. And a curveball drops in there for strike one.
Well, this start's been a real bear for him so far. You see the pitch count here to start the fifth. That has to be a concern.
Here's the pitch. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. And the pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Still no fastballs in the at-bat. It's been all off speed.
That's definitely by design. He's such a good fastball hitter. You don't want to give in to his strength.
And now this is swung on and pulled down the third base line. Again, a 1-2. Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for round number 1.
Well, apparently he just got his gas tank refilled during the last half inning, because I'll tell you, he's come out looking as sharp as he has the whole ballgame.
Marcell Ozuna will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. First pitch to him.
Here we go.
There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. Fifth inning here in a 4-1 ball game. The 1-0. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
And another good hitter's count to work with here. They've been able to sit back and just really tee off on him.
Here's the 2-0. That one's more like it, he says. Back to 2-1 now.
And you kind of wonder if he's learned anything out there. There's another pitch right down the middle, and I think he's lucky that that one didn't get hit a long way.
Here he comes on 2-1. Fouled back. Here comes a 2-2. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now.
This is a dangerous situation for an outfielder. I mean, both guys are tracking the baseball the whole way. So you don't see that other guy until the very last second. And that time, they were lucky to avoid each other at the last possible instant.
Here's Michael Morse now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
1-0.
Four runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good...
Grounded foul off to the right and over toward the dugout. Here comes the 2-1. And he gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here it comes.
Here we go.
Well hit high in the air and deep to center field. And Fowler will put this one away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Addison Russell will stand in to lead things off as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor so far.
Yeah, and between the top 3 guys in this lineup, no hits between them. And you got to figure you're not going to win too many games when that's the case.
Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Here's the first offering. And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. Ozuna is under it to put it away, and it's 1 pitch, 1 out to kick off the 6th.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made 1 bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
Anthony Rizzo will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. First pitch on the way. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Now here it comes. Oh, and Rizzo gets on top of one and sends it in the air out to deep right field. Gone! A clutch home run as they narrow the gap here in the late innings. A solo home run here for Anthony Rizzo. 8th home run on the season for him. And the Cubbies have made this a 4-2 game now.
Well, this is the chance you take when you work up in the zone like this. I mean, this is right in his happy zone, and he jumps all over it and sends it right over the wall.
Into the box, Chris Bryant.
Chris Bryant.
Fouled straight back. Now the pitch. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful. And that slider's been an effective pitch for him, no doubt. As you take a look there, what his pitch breakdown looks like so far.
Number 12 will step in. He's singled in 2 trips thus far. And here's the first pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul. 2 out, nobody on. The pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Pronto got it, and the side is retired. The Cubs get a run courtesy of Anthony Rizzo. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's the Marlins 4 and the Cubs 2. Jordany Valdespin will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Now the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing 2-0. Now the 2-0. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. Ready with the... And this is foul tipped at the plate right off the arm of the catcher behind the plate. Ouch. Here he comes on 2-2. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Such a good at-bat right here. When you can grind out 7, 8 pitches against a guy that's running short on gas, that can be huge.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called, 1 away.
And after a hot start, the bats have pretty much gone missing here in the middle innings. He sort of reinvented himself out there and has really turned things around.
Adeiny Echeverria will stride in, popped out and singled in his 2 trips. Here's the first offering. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Here's the pitch. Called strike, 0-2. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. And the pitch. Out of play. The next 0-2. Hit hard but foul. Here comes another 0-2. Hard hit towards center. A dive, but it'll get past him out in center, and this could roll till tomorrow. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. And he will make it into third with a 1-out triple.
Well, you can kind of give him a little bit of a pass here because he's such a good defensive center fielder. But he gets this one all wrong. And as a result, he's going to allow his man to make it all the way up to third base with what's eventually going to be ruled a triple.
In now, JT Realmuto. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. And this will add on to their lead. It's now a 5-2 ball game.
Well, with 1 out and the infield back, he knows he can pick up the RBI with just a simple ground ball. If he winds up with more than that, this is going to find a hole for an RBI single.
Standing in now, Matt Latos. And now Latos makes contact with the bunt as he puts it down. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
You know, in this situation, some people may say, with one out, why not just let him swing away? You know why you don't let him swing away? Because as a pitcher, that's why. All you can hope for is for him to go up there and make a productive out, and that's what he did.
Christian Yelich will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. First pitch coming. And this is fouled back and out of play. Comes set. Now the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hat.
Comes set. Now the pitch. And this is on the ground toward the hole. Onto the bag with it is Rizzo, and the inning is over. Marlins get one here on a couple of hits. 7th inning coming up. It's the Marlins 5 and the Cubs 2. Welcome back to South Florida. It's on to the 7th inning with the Marlins on top, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Mike Baxter will stand in. He's singled and popped out in his first 2 at-bats.
Number 33, Mike Baxter.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. First offering on the way. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Now the pitch. Oh, he tried to hold up there, but here's a check swing grounder to the right side. Here's Latos now on 0-2. And look out as this bat shatters on impact. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first down.
Well, he's allowed just 2 runs to this point. Both of them coming on solo homers. Things could be much different now if those had come with guys on base, but as it is, this has been a pretty good outing.
Starlin Castro will dig in. 0 for 2. He's flied out and popped out so far. First pitch coming. Now a ball hit high and deep out there to left center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Well, this is why you have your speediest outfielder in center field. He doesn't have to be your best outfielder, but he's got to be able to track some things down, and this is why they've got him out there right now. What a brilliant play.
Mike Olt will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 20, Mike Olt.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
Here it comes. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. They trail 5-2. Eric Jokic is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Eric Jokic.
Martin Prado will get us started here for Miami, and he'll have backup in the form of Giancarlo Stanton waiting on deck. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Pitch on the way. 1-1.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. That's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
Marlins!
Now the 1-1. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. Solo shot here to left. 8th home run on the season for him as they open it up to 6-2 now.
This is a classic example of losing your composure after a bad call. Now, he's still teed off about that last pitch, so he doesn't concentrate on his location, and this is going to make him even madder now.
Giancarlo Stanton will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Now here's the first pitch. This is a hard hit ball back up the middle, and he's going to have his second hit tonight as it's into center field for a base hit.
Yeah, he hit a good pitch there. This thing's toward the outside part of the plate, but he stays with it all the way. Uses the big part of the field and gets himself a base hit.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And the first baseman can't get there. Nobody out, runner on first. Pause, now the pitch. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
Well, nothing wrong with that. As much as it pains me to say, pitchers have the right to work inside.
So 1-1. Fouled back. Now the rookie deals on 1 and 2. And this is lifted in the air out to left. And a diving try in left, but he can't come up with it. And a diving try in left, but he can't come up with it.
And the funny thing about this at-bat, he does everything wrong on this swing. I mean, first off, this pitch is out of the strike zone, and secondly, he tries to pull it instead of taking it the other way. Anyhow, pays off for him.
Here's Michael Morse now, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0.
Well, you know, 3 straight hits are bad enough, but now he's making things even worse by falling behind the next guy.
The 1-0. Grounded foul off to the right. Here's the 1-1. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Big pitch here, 1 and 2. Curveball, strike 3 called, and he didn't like it, but there's the first out.
Well, I think he's upset here because that pitch has not been a strike all night. You'll see here on show track, it's still not a strike. He's got a definite gripe. I want to have a word or two myself.
Stepping in now, Jordany Valdespin. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. First and second now, 1 man out. Here's a line drive into left center. Will that get the job done? It's a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And the runner is in from second. The relay. And he's out trying for third base, but he'll get credit for 2 RBIs here.
Well, once his ball got out there, you figured it was a sure double, but he decided to risk it and try for 3. It's a pretty big gamble to take when you're already in scoring position, and here it doesn't pay off.
Here's Echeverria now. Now a check swing as he's able to fight this one off. Foul. Three runs already home here. And now a pitch on the way. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Seems like they're showing a lot of faith in this guy, leaving him out there.
And I think you appreciate that as a pitcher, but sometimes when you don't have it, you don't have it. Looks like this is going to be one of those times.
1-1 pitch is in the air now out to left field. Lake is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Another good inning here for the Marlins. Who says fans don't love their baseball in Miami? Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Junior Lake will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Now here's the first pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Moving closer towards our conclusion now. 8-2 the count in this one, as our line score will give you a look at how we got to this point in the contest. Dexter Fowler will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Now here's the pitch. And this is fouled straight back. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now the pitch. Swinging a ground ball towards the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Yeah, 1-out base runner for him right here, and that's something they hadn't had for a little while, as that's going to break a streak of 6 in a row that he had retired prior to this base hit.
Addison Russell will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Now the first pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Has a look, now the pitch. On the move now is Fowler. Swing and a liner, but foul. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. He waits, now the pitch. Runner going a second time, and a slider bounces, and that gets away. And no throw, as he'll just hang on to it.
Yeah, he'll take second base here, but I think they were pretty well conceding that to him. So we'll have to see if he gets that score to stolen base or simply defensive indifference.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. The 1-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
As you can see right here, his timing just seems to be off a little bit at the plate right now. And you know what? That can happen during the course of the season. You're not always going to have your good swing. And he's the kind of guy that's got a lot of moving parts in that swing. So maybe he's at the point now in the season where he might need just a little time off so he can get back to the basics.
Anthony Rizzo will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. He's ready. Now the pitch. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
From the belt, the pitch. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. He's set. Now the pitch. Now a ball hit back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw home. And the runner will score from second.
Well, apparently, they've still got a pulse here. A run is in to score on the base hit, and now, with another hit or two, they could really make this interesting.
Chris Bryant will stand in to keep things going. And I don't know, Steve, is the comeback on?
Well, at the very least, I like that they're showing some character out there. You never want to go down without a fight, so they're going to make these final at-bats count.
From the stretch. And he couldn't hold back that time. They say he went around. It's strike 1. From the belt, kicks and deals. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. A leap as he crashes into the wall, but somehow hangs on for the 3rd out. Wow! One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. Back with more on this Monday night after this. JT Realmuto will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8. First pitch coming. Circle change, too low, ball 1. Here's a 1-0. Swing and a grounder fouled, and that almost took the first base coach along with it. One pitch on the way. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. Here's the lefty's offering on 1-2. Oh, he checked his swing there and pops this one up. Here he comes again, 1-2. Lined hard towards short, but right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out.
Well, he's not really fooling anybody so far out of that bullpen. Here's another hard hit ball. They're not going to get anything to show for it, but whatever he's throwing out there so far ain't working.
Into the box, Matt Latos. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Here's the pitch. Ball 1. One out, nobody on. Ready now on 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
But this is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. 2-2. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Well, this has been a good start to an inning, but it's coming far too late to have any hope of salvaging this. I mean, you can bet that guy there will have a word or two to say to his staff after this one's done.
Christian Yelich will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. In there for strike 1, 0-1. The pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Here it comes. Grounded foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now the pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Here's another 0-2. This ball's grounded foul. Another 0-2 home. Here's a ground ball to first. And it comes up on him there as it kicks off the glove.
Guys, that is an at-bat right there. You're going to watch. He fouled off 3 straight 0-2 pitches, and he hung in there long enough to hit that 6th pitch hard somewhere. That is great perseverance.
Martin Prado now, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. (1-0) on the way. Trying to keep the ball down here as this one finds the knees for strike 1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. Just fire that thing in there.
A runner on first with 2 away. Here's the 1-1. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Miami, but they lead it by a count of 8-3. A.J. Ramos will come on now, hoping to wrap this one up here in the top of the ninth. Number 12 will stand in. He popped out in his last time.
Number 12.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. 2 outs away from a victory here that you'd have to say will be a rather convincing one.
You know, Matt, in every phase of the game, hitting, pitching, defense, it all favors the home side here. Top to bottom, they've been the better team.
Mike Baxter will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far. Jorge Soler will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Yeah, he was trying to do something dramatic right there, but when you think about it, at this point in the ball game, all you need is base runners.
And the pitch. Fouled back. Now here's the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Another 0-2 coming. Swing and a shot back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
And this is something they've worked on in the batting cages, taking some of the movement out of his swing. Much more compact now, and he's seeing some definite results.
Starlin Castro will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Here's the first offering. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. Out of here. So they narrow the gap, and hey, don't count these guys out just yet. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, as it's now an 8-5 ball game.
Sooner or later, somebody was going to get him. That's just the first home run he's allowed out of the bullpen all season long. He's been lights out all year, but he got beat there.
Aaron Crow will come on now as he'll try to record the final 2 outs here.
Aaron Crow.
Chris Coughlin will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 8, Chris Coughlin.
And this will be fouled away. Now the pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left. Under it is Yelich, and there are 2 away now.
Well, this is a situation where a home run here isn't going to tie the game. He's got to work on just hitting down on the ball and hopefully trying to get on base. Instead, it's just an easy fly ball in a game where they're running out of outs.
Junior Late will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. First pitch on the way. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. Throw to first is going to be in time to take care of him, and the Marlins have taken the opener here at home, and this ball game is over.
Well, and you know, maybe the calendar change will do them some good as they begin a new month with a good victory.
And guys, little doubt that the big bat here tonight belonged to this gentleman right here, Martin Prado. Take a snapshot of that. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter @MLB The Show. The Marlins win it 8-5. Good night from Miami.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the
And now over, makes the catch on the warning track. Aaron Hicks, 420.
All right, guys. Well, that didn't end up turning out how we wanted it to. It almost seemed as if we just never even had a chance in that ball game. Hendricks didn't pitch terrible, but he didn't pitch that well. And it didn't help the fact that his defense continued to let him down and the pitching staff down for most of the game. Although, bad decision on my part to bring in Eric Jokic. Needed somebody to eat up some innings, though. I never thought that I would be able to get the 5 runs. I guess I should have more faith in my offense. But yeah, a little bit my fault, a little bit the defense's fault in this game. Can't really fault either one 100%. Because definitely I could have definitely made a better decision to bring in somebody else. I was just trying to bring in somebody to eat up some innings and save some of those other guys in the bullpen. But I should have been just trying to go and keep them from scoring anymore. Because had they not scored that, had they not gotten that 3 spot in the 7th inning when Jokic came in, we're still playing because it's 5-5 then. Although maybe they would have brought in somebody else. I don't know. A lot of things could have changed in that game. But you know, what are you gonna do? Not the greatest way to start off the month of June, but we do have 2 more against them. With C.J. Edwards, who's coming off that no-hitter. And then Travis Wood, who's coming off a decent start, in which he lost because he didn't get any offensive support. I believe that was the game against Washington. That was Arrieta. Oh, he pitched against Scherzer last, and he didn't get enough offensive production. That was the problem with that game. But hopefully he'll get a little bit more offensive production. The offense has definitely been playing better over the last few games. As you can see here, we got 5 runs there, 4 runs there, 6 runs there. That one was a little bit of an outlier there. But then we got 5 there. You know, so the offense is definitely starting to heat up a little bit. So hopefully the pitching staff starts pitching a little bit better and the defense starts playing a little bit better. I don't know what happened last game defensively. A couple bad plays. A couple balls ate up Chris Bryant, 1 ate up Anthony Rizzo, let runs in, so that can't happen if we want to even have a chance of making the playoffs this year. Although, you thinking playoffs? Playoffs? Shoot, I just hope we can win a game. little page out of Jim Mora's book there. But obviously, you play to win the game. Page out of Herm Edwards playbook right there. But yeah, that's gonna go ahead and do it for us. Had to throw a couple little impressions in there, get you guys laughing a little bit. It's hard to smile after a loss, but life does go on. So, but thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to follow us here on Twitch at Life of Raw Sports Gaming, and then also subscribe to us on YouTube at Life of Raw Sports Gaming Network. All the videos get posted up there. I'm still in the process of posting videos, so I'm all the way up through last Friday, I believe. Because both me and King Ross both had the Thursday off the last week, so I'm all the way up current until the last weekend series. So those are all up there, so be sure to check those out on YouTube. And then also don't forget that we also now have a Twitter, so be sure to follow us there on Twitter for all the updates with LRSGN. You can follow us at LRSGN on Twitter. Keep up to date with us, interact with us, whatever you want to do. It's up to you. whatever you want to use it for. We post little tidbits too about our local sports teams, the Chicago teams, Cubs, the Bears, the Bulls, Blackhawks, White Sox. I'm not really a White Sox fan, so you won't hear me. You won't see me. Any White Sox post up there, you can assume is King Rouse, because I don't really care for the White Sox. But that's gonna go ahead and do it for us. Thanks guys for watching, and you guys be sure to keep it real.